Israel is continuously disregarding each and every rule or UN or any sanction or anything or any rule that comes out. Israel disregards everything. How can we implement the United Nations Security Council resolutions and the international human rights resolutions and all the resolutions that are already implemented for the sake of Gaza and for the sake of the Israeli people, and to stop the genocides and to help the women and children there, of course?
After of tens of
implementation, please.
There's no way to implement these things.
You're so pessimistic.
Except if we have like a revolution all over the world and we change this international community, because I think that they are useless now in the Palestinian case. They can implement a lot of methods in other areas, but it seems that when it comes to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, they are they have no means to implement any kind of these constitutions or solutions or anything to help the people in Gaza or the Palestinian people, even in the West Bank. They saw our suffering and they do nothing till now. They didn't put any pressure in Israel. They didn't stop exporting military weapons and weapons to Israel, to stop using them to genocide our people and killing our people. They didn't put any pressure to open the 6 border points between Gaza and Israel and to enter these aids for the people. So they are just putting some reports and taking some decisions, but they didn't have any means to implement these decisions on reality and to put real pressure in Israel or punish Israel for this paying for the international committee, if they are if they have this real to stop what is happening here in Palestine.
Dr. Saliba, the United Nations mentions that women in conflict zones face enormous challenges, including a lack of access to basic health care. How does the blockade of Gaza by Israel worsen these challenges for Palestinian women, especially during pregnancy and childbirth?
I concur with my colleague that really we have a huge frustration from the part of Israel.
We all are frustrated, Dr. Saliba. We're really frustrated about all the ongoings that are taking place in Gaza and in Lebanon and everywhere, of course.
Definitely, and we really don't want to see the structure of the United Nations or the resolution of the United Nations being violated, because we believe in the need for an order in the world, and the order in the world comes from the resolutions and the rules and the values that the United Nations have put, and so we all honor it. Unfortunately, Israel has violated many of these resolutions, and they have said time and time again that they don't believe in the word order and they want to create their own order. We will continue to call on humanity to really put the values and the principles of the United Nations as a guidance in order for us to put pressure on Israel to stop the massacre. And I insist that even the people who are living in Gaza now are facing a slow massacre because lacking basic needs of water, food, and healthcare. It's not enough to put reports. It is of utmost importance for all of us as human beings to really raise concerns and say out loud that what Israel is doing to the Gazans and to many people in the area is not acceptable, and it is against all the values and the principles that the humanities believe in. It goes in the same way in other conflicts, in other conflict zones, and we really need all countries and all human people living in this world to really put high attention to women and children, because they bear the worst and they bear the maximum consequences from these wars.